What's going on, guys? It's your boy Worthy Prince coming at ya with another Lords mobile video, and today, guys, we're going to be doing an account overview. That's right, we haven't done one of these before, and today we're going to be doing an overview on no one other than Mr. Dig Big himself, Mr. Mario, who's in TWK right now. Obviously, he's also in BRR2, but he's over here taking a chill. So right now, we're going to go through everything on this 1.4 billion might account, gear, troops, the lot. But we're going to start off with, and we're going to get into it now, the buildings. So let's take a look at the buildings.
Hey, whoa. The fuck are you doing in my account right now?
Holy shit.
I got you, man. I got you.
Oh, no. What's up, man?
Yeah, not much, man. I'm pretty good here. Yes, you know, sitting here, chilling.
Good.
It's freezing here in Australia, but
yeah,
you know.
it's not here. It's bloody hot as hell. Anyway, bro, we're doing an account overview of your account. Your account is gonna be up on the channel, dude. It's gonna be so cool.
The time has come.
The time has come.
Little Dig Big.
Yeah, well, it's not little no more. It's Big Dig Big now. It's big. Dig Big's got a chubby.
Dig Big.
Alright, dude, let's take a look at this account overview, and I want to look at the buildings. First of all, we're going to get into this. So, first of all, your manners look lovely. You have lots of manners, right? That's going to give you a good training speed, I guess, right?
Yeah, 540.
Oh, very nice. Now, you have only got 4 infirmaries, which is 249,000 beds.
Yeah, I only got 5, which is
enough. 5, yeah.
Which is enough to hold one attack being eaten of 375,000. So if I solo someone, I will always have enough to heal him.
Do you find that you struggle when you're doing rallies? Like when you start doing rally parties, having to heal between every hit?
Well, the one thing that I have to make sure of is that I always have resources when I'm doing a rally party, because I have to heal in between hits. Every hit I have to heal.
Of course.
The reason why I went with so many manners is because of the army attack. Very simple.
Because when you get a level 25 mana, it gives you that extra 2% army attack.
Yeah, so 2% each. I get about 14% extra. I think it's 7.
Yeah.
Actually, more than that.
Well, let's have a look. We've got 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it's 11. So that's going to be 12. No, 22, right?
22% extra army attack, yes.
That's pretty good stuff. I like it. And then going down to the resource buildings, you've got a mixture of resource buildings. You're not hypering just one. So you've got a bunch of stone, wood, ore, and then food. What's the reasoning behind having a mixture of resource buildings?
The reason is very simple. I don't log in that many times throughout the day to send resources off to a bank.
Right.
So what I do is those resources will fill up overnight to the maximum, which is about 24 million each.
Okay.
Of each resource.
I'd say 11.
And then, no,
I'd say about
11. Let's say
around about 11 each. Yeah.
11 each, and that's enough to start a new set of training every day. So every day I go to my barracks, finish the current training, and start a new one.
That's cool.
With the resources that are above it.
22 million food though, so that's pretty good. Yeah. I'm guessing when you log in the morning, you got the 22 million food sitting there waiting.
So yeah, so every morning log in, finish the previous day barrack training, and start a new one.
Cool. All right.
So I always got troops training every day. Because I kill a lot of troops.
Oh no, and later on we're going to show some battle reports of you doing just exactly that. All right, let's move over and take a look at something which, you know, is one of the main features of this account, which is the gear, okay? You've actually got some pretty good gear on this account. We're going to take a look. We're going to go through the presets first. So this is just your food gear, right? Just holding food, producing food? Okay, yeah. Yes. Let's dive into the first one, which is going to be... We're going to look at the mix set, okay? So this is in fact, should we start with the mix or should we go with the spears? Let's go with the spears first, I think.
Sure.
Let's go with the spears. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just working it out. Okay, so let's take a look at the spears. First, infantry spear. I mean, that. In fact, let's go to the stats. There we go. Look at that. Wow. I mean, 494.5 is pretty good. By any standard. Right. Yeah. Them cups, they're something that a lot of people in this game are working for. You're almost at 3 mythic. I mean, how would you say it's been like since you've been working on this account, getting those cups to where they are?
So Caps is a very finicky thing. It can be very cheap or very expensive. Like, relatively speaking, nothing in this game is cheap.
Nah, not at all.
But for a mythic cap, you're looking at $2,000 plus or $500. It depends how patient you are. If you're patient with Tycoon and you buy the $10 Halo pack that comes with the Epic, it takes time, but it's not as bad. So it's just a matter of being very patient.
Okay, and is there a reason why you have your cups duelled this way? Because some people, generally speaking, have their cups set to like either infantry or range. But I can see clearly you've got like a range and an infantry duel in there. So what's the thought process behind having these for both?
So as you go through the other spears, it'll become more clear. But my caps also go on my mix set.
Yeah.
So I can't afford to have them just one stat, or I could, but I don't like it.
Okay.
A cap compared to vial for an infantry, even if it doesn't have full jewels, infantry jewels, is still better than a vial.
Okay.
So I decided to use my caps in both of my speeds. Usually I have 2 Terra jewels in them on my mythic ones. I use those 2 for infantry, and then I use the 2 mythic for range. So, and they also go on my mix set, which is why they both have infantry range attack jewels in them.
All right. Well, I must say, 494.5 just gear alone is pretty insane, bro. Plus the army attack, it's over 500. So that's insane. Let's take a look at the range set. So this is the range set. And yeah, I like the mythic champion boots, man. That's
man. That was an addition that came in the last month or so.
That's some addition. That's a big addition, bro. 545.1% range attack plus extra 14% down there on army attacks. So you're over 550, pretty much. Yeah, over 550, nearly 560 on attack. Wow. That's insane.
That is a strong range set. Like, there's no other way to put it.
I mean, these boots are 100% attack, bro.
Yes. Yeah.
What? What?
The boots alone, 100%, which is I'm really proud of.
Hell no. That's insane, bro. The champion jewel too, man. It looks beautiful. Really sick set. Really sick piece of gear, that. All right, the range set, mate. The range set is the range set's OP. Let's take a look at the cav. Look at the cav, and the cav is 49650 gear alone. Insane. And one thing I noticed about your cav is you're not quite maxed out on cav the gargantua jewels, but you do have a few of these. Yeah, you have a few gold ones though.
Don't even talk to me about gargantua jewels, man.
I'm struggling on too.
It's so hard to get. That's so hard to get.
How did you get your? How did you get your Bumble Helm to Mythic? What was your best way about doing that?
Labyrinth.
Labyrinth.
So when you wait for the Terrathorn, the Terror Beast, whatever it's called, the monster in the Labyrinth, they usually drop the seeds and they drop honey venoms. So I wait for those, and I spend my Labyrinth holy stars in them. But I also got lucky with a few drops, like you'll see in the cabinet when we get there.
Oh, okay, okay. That sounds ominous. All right, let's take a look at the mix set. Now, I know anyway, but I know you focus quite heavily on infantry range. But the mix set, I think, shows that in full effect. So if we take a look at this mix set now, I mean, that's really good. That's really good. I like the mix set, the Skull Crusher. I like the fact that your Skull Crusher and your mitts both have 3 attack jewels in. That's
and one of the accessories as well.
Yeah, and the ring too. I didn't even spot that until just then. And the actual stats themselves: 208, 362, and 204. People, what I notice is when people build a mix set like this, is they tend to always have slightly higher range. I think you have a bit more than slightly higher range, but I think that's down to the fact that you've got those 100% attack range boots sitting at the bottom there.
And honestly, the best accessories that you can have in a mix set is blight rings and caps.
Yeah, I agree. What's your thoughts on the scroll?
I know people use them; they're just not for me.
No.
Okay. The reason why is because I like to multi-use my gear. I'm not having gear just for one purpose because it's just ridiculous. I had the brains. Is that what you need for the
Yeah,
skull?
yeah, the
Brains?
mutated brains. Yeah, brains.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I just finished the Skull Crusher about a week ago.
Mate, it's good. It's really good.
So I just finished it. So I used my brains on that, and didn't want to go for scrolls. I never made a scroll.
Nice.
So
Loving
I'm
that.
not the best person to ask about because I never built one.
Still though, look at that maxed out Skull Crusher. It looks absolutely sick, bro. Very, very nice indeed. And then going over to the next one, this is the Inf Range set I was speaking about. I got mixed up there actually a second ago, but this is the Inf Range set, and well, I mean, I know
That's where the champion gear is.
This is where the this is where the champion gear is lurking. So it's clearly, although you've got these fantastic mythic spear sets, you've got another objective on this account. That's to build something that's going to allow you to hold a fort against some pretty big players with gear like this.
So the main aim of my account is eventually be one of a mythic champion gear. Is what everyone else wants. So I'm the sign.
So you want to take these champion pieces to mythic, yeah?
Oh, absolutely. I'm hoping to take them all by the end of the year.
Okay, and the offhand, will that remain or will that be changed too?
No, that'll be changed to champion lamp, which is the Inf Range one.
I gotcha. So you'll end up
which I haven't built yet, but that's in the cards in the next month or so.
Okay, so then the end game plan would be to have 5 pieces of mythic champ and then the 3 cups.
6 pieces if you can, the infantry boots as well, which I'm gonna finish.
Okay, but just but for the Inf Range set 5, and then and then of course the infantry set will.
So here's the thing: when it comes to accessories,
there we go.
When it comes to accessories, going into champion accessories is just ridiculous.
They are.
The 14 ultra rares each, 14 mains each.
That's crazy. That's
too
crazy.
Much. So the plan is to keep 3 mythic cards.
Okay.
In my champion set.
Let's take a look in your cabinet. Just have a quick look in your cabinet. So I can see what you mentioned earlier about the Bumble Helms. You have most. I mean, I ain't being funny. Most people struggle to get 1 Bumble Helm. You've got 2. You could use this for your fake set, I suppose.
Yeah, that's what I've been using it for. I made it just to piss you off, man.
No,
it didn't help for so long.
It did. No, oh, you're such an ass. But yeah, no, it did piss me off because I just got mine to gold, and then I came in here and saw you had a mythic one and a gold one. So yeah, that's nice. Again, doubling up on some of the other pieces here. The Winter Parker, that needs to be dismantled. Sorry about that, bro. That's gone. So Winter Parker's dead. But yeah, no, the rest of the gear though, really good. You got the familiar gear, of course. Monster gear is pretty top notch. But I mean, yeah, overall the cabinet looks pretty insane. Lord of the Rings with all the blight rings.
Yeah, I put them on when I'm bored. Basically, like sometimes, not often I can hold forts because like the standard these days, people that hold forts are next level.
Yeah,
they're talking about 11k heroes, full mythic champ, 125 castles, etc., etc. So on the rare occasion that I hold a fort, I just put the fake gear on the rings and all the gold gear. Just wait to see what they're sending, but it's very rarely that
you've got spare gold monster jewels in here. I mean, what? I actually need these worm jewels. I need these worm jewels bad. It's getting quite painful.
I used to have a spare attack jewels, but they went in my Inf Range set. So all my my spear set, mix set, and Inf Range set, they all pretty much fully jeweled out. So.
Okay, we're going to take a quick look at the research. I'm going to flick through it because most people know what all these are. And for an account like this, you're going to have all this stuff maxed. So let me just quickly run through this. I think everybody touches this when they first start an account. The wall repair. I think find me an account that someone hasn't touched that. But yeah, all the stuff for tier 4 is obviously done. Military command, maxed out down all the Furious offensive and HP. Army leadership, done. These 3 are a nightmare, but they're done. Wow, okay. Upgrade military, maxed pretty much, working on a few subsidies, which that's actually going to benefit you big time when it comes to mass training tier 4s. Are you going to go for bigger army too?
Will eventually when those ones are done. So when T5 came out, put a halt on this 3 in particular. But now that that's done, I can go back to it now.
Absolutely. Wonder battles. You've got the full Wonder Rally, which is awesome. Sigils has been completely maxed, or almost got the accessory sigil.
So the accessories, the truth is, I don't have enough sigils to fill up all the gear, including the accessories.
Yeah, okay.
So I thought, why do that when I don't have the sigils to put in? So
makes sense until you max out the ones you've got.
Exactly. Once all the other ones are gold, yeah, I'll put some in there. Awesome. I finished that one.
Wow. Yeah, Battle Slot 5 open, so yeah.
I finished that last week. The reason why I have so little gems, I had 2 million gems last week. I figured, I thought I need to finish it, so I just went and gemmed it all. So
nice.
So that's why I don't have any gems left.
Hey, but at least the researchers are done. I mean, this stuff down here isn't urgent at all.
Yeah, that's right. That's not urgent at all.
So you've obviously packed 4 familiars. Nah. And then down here, the tier 5. I know you were working on this for a few weeks. You were working on this. And you've managed to open up Luminary Guards, Luminary Marksman. I haven't even opened up the Siege because I don't feel like it's relevant. But I am curious, what's the reasoning behind not opening up the Luminary Lion Force? Because I know you haven't had that open for a couple of weeks now, I want to say.
Yeah, about a month.
Yeah, how comes you haven't opened that?
So here's I think a mistake that a lot of people make when it comes to T5. They spread themselves out too thin.
Right.
Healing T5 is not cheap because of the Lunite. Making T5 is not cheap. So to build and sustain all 3 troop types is just too much for the average player, which I am.
Yeah.
It's just a little bit too much.
Fair play.
So I thought to myself, you don't usually use Cav unless you know 100% you got the counter.
Okay.
Like any rally, it's not gonna just send a blind Cav unless they're a champion player.
Yeah.
But which in that case, not having the T5, I can just step aside and let someone else that has sent into the rally, or they take my T4.
No, it makes sense.
That way I can focus my efforts into making T5 in range, which is what I use the most. And then I only have to heal two troop types.
Does it not bother you? Does it not bother you to worry about the fact you haven't got the tier 5 Cav for defense, and that it's only going to be in range for defense on tier 5?
Not really, because the truth is, no one is gonna rally me.
Well, it depends how many rallies they got, but I know what you mean.
Yeah, but like I'm usually around. My phone is in my pocket. If a rally is set, I'll see it. If I can take it, I will. If I can't take it, I'll shield. I don't really care. I mean,
gotcha.
People can shit talk all you want, but I'm not gonna lose my investment just because people wanna have a bit of fun with me.
Fair enough. Okay, let's jump into the familiars. And straight away, obviously this is an update that came out, and all the familiars play their part, but in particular, the level 5 attack familiars, as we know, the Bee, the Bunny, the Bon Appetit, Blackwing, the Gargantua, and the Frostwing do add a bit of oomph to your attack, right?
Oh, you wouldn't believe how much oomph they are.
Yeah, I know they add a lot of oomph.
Ridiculous, yeah.
Looking at your account, you've got Huey Hops, max level 10, which is awesome for your infantry. Queen Bee, max, which is, you got this one recently, which is great.
I got it about a week ago.
Yeah, about a week ago. And then Bon Appetit, so you match this one up with the Bunny for double trouble on your infantry attack.
Yeah.
And then you've got the Blackwing, which is the 4th one coming in. Again, level 8, working on that. Literally, it's just working on the leveling.
Yeah, I bought this one about 4 days ago.
Awesome. I remember the gold. I remember the gold boxes dropping in the guild.
Yeah, I finished this one a few days ago. 4 or 5 days ago.
Yeah.
And leveling it up to 6 is a nightmare.
Yeah,
it is.
I know.
It's so tough.
Yeah, it's difficult. And the same goes for this Hellfire skill. The Hellfire skill is a pain in the arse.
I've just started working on that too.
Yeah, it's a pain. Mine's level 5. And you will get there. I know you will. It's a pain in the butt to level up. So once you do Blackwing, my question is, you've obviously focused on infantry range, okay? Because you've got the infantry familiars, you've got the range familiars. You haven't got the Cav ones. So my question is, once you go forward and eventually open up the Gargantua and the Frostwing and have that extra cav power.
Check out the Frostwing, like open up the Frostwing.
90 out of 200? Okay.
Are you I started working. So here's the thing. The fact that I don't really focus on my cav doesn't mean that I'm never going to work on it. It's just been put in the back burner.
Okay.
So once I finish the Blackwing, it'll be Frostwing because I want the Frostwing ability Frostbite.
Of course.
Which is the skill stand ability is just too strong.
I mean, you've got all the other familiars you've got. You didn't focus on the shield level 4 familiars though. You went straight to tier 5.
Yeah, so I've done a bit of testing on the on those shield familiars, and I just don't think they make that much of a change.
I think it's so impressive though. Going to your familiars on your wall, and they're pretty much all level 10. I would you had 4 on your wall. I'd probably suggest putting Hearty Feast up there as well.
Put it there as a matter.
No.
I only unlocked the Feast familiar a couple of days ago. And
of course.
With the gem, so I didn't forget about that.
Yeah, no, that's cool. That's cool. Let's take a look at your heroes. And then we'll look at the troops. So let's take a look at the heroes. So heroes-wise, you've got all 3 Gold Coalition heroes. You've also got the army heroes in Storm Fox, Loreweaver, Berserker. Very nice Watcher as well. Really good. For the Range Blast, you've got Master Cook, Grove Guardian, Petite Devil. And then I noticed actually myself, because I was looking through the account before obviously we spoke, but you've obviously, like I said, well, like we know, we've talked about already, you focus on Inf range. So you've got these amazing range heroes like Master Cook, Grove Guardian, one of the best range heroes in the game. But I noticed there isn't any like infantry spear ones at gold grade. It's something you might be working on. Like this one, like this
infantry spear. Obviously, you got the 2 best ones in the game already, which is Demon Slayer and Oathkeeper.
True.
I also have the Watcher, which is an infantry, and I got the Berserker, which is also infantry.
Okay.
So that's what I use personally.
2025.
And I think I use Big Guy as well.
Okay.
But eventually I might be working on Grimwolf, but that's long time away from now. I'm not in a rush to work on it.
Yeah, the difference isn't that much, to be fair, looking at it. I mean, if you look at Demon Slayer, for example, he runs at 30% attack and 50% HP.
Yeah.
And then it's the same as Grimwolf. But if you look at someone like a Watcher, it's 20% and 25%, so you lose like 10% attack. It's not really that much.
It's not really. It's not enough to make me want to drop $500-600 on just getting one hit.
Is this a plan for the future?
That's the surprise for the future. I've already got it to Grey, obviously.
Nice.
But that's the one that I'll be going for eventually.
Pretty. And of course, will match up perfectly to the whole Inf range setup.
Yes,
absolutely.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. So here's why Inf range, right?
Yeah.
Most rally traps these days are either infantry reinforcement traps or range reinforcement traps.
Yeah.
So sending cav to that is a death sentence. Doesn't matter what way you look at it. If you send cav into Inf, even though it's a counter, quote unquote, the range will destroy it. So you're not walking back. So the best chances that you got is to focus on 1 or 2 spears and actually work on them.
Oh, I like that. I think it makes sense.
Yeah.
I think it makes sense. I like your castles you chose, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Which one do you think you're going to work on next?
So I want to get that one, which is the owl.
Oh, this one?
The owl. Yes. That's the one that is in.
It's a nice one.
In the next.
It's a nice one. I really want this one. I don't know. I've always liked this castle skin since they come out, but I like that one. But yeah, this one's good though. This one's good.
Finish the ones that I'm working on right now.
Yeah.
I want to finish the ones that I have right now.
Of course, you're doing really good as well. Like 4 stars, and this is pretty sick. 6% each.
Yeah. So I just got another castle star on the floating one. Today.
Nice.
So I don't have any scrolls right now, but
You're out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'll finish just. I got 4 left.
What's your thoughts?
I'll finish just
What's your thoughts on trying this thing at lower than the max?
No. Please don't do that, people. Honestly, if you're watching and you're planning to do Castle Stars, don't gamble.
Nah.
Just max it out.
Absolutely, I totally agree. Okay, let's have a look at your troop comp, if you don't mind.
Yeah, go for it, man.
Okay, cool. So let's jump into the troop comp. So looking at this, 22 million troops, which is a good number. And then going...
I'll be thing right now, but yeah.
So these are your tier 2s, and that's a really good number of tier 2s, actually. I'm guessing you probably, when you trained, had them at 5 million each, and they've just dropped a little bit where you've done like tier 2, tier 4 raids, that kind of thing. But that's a really good number.
I'm always testing castles.
Yeah, absolutely. I know.
There's a lot of tier 2. So.
Oh, I know. And then go down, we got tier 3s, none, which is good. And then we got tier 4s. A really good number of tier 4s, I think. Just over 2 million of each.
Yeah, I would like it to be higher, but...
migration costs, they increased, didn't they?
Yeah, migration costs are a nightmare.
And there's your tier 5s.
Sometimes 100 million might can make a whole lot of difference.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. And then there's your tier 5s, looking sweet. Just about.
I used to be a lot higher than that. Kill a lot.
Yeah, I know the feeling, man. I know the feeling. But yeah, two lots of tier 5 for the tier 5 marches. And I think most people that unlock tier 5 normally either train like a march, maybe 2 marches at a max. But no one's really boosting heavily except for the Titans that are solo in the base with tier 5.
This is another reason why I didn't go for the Cavs. Like, if I could have 150,000 across the board.
Yeah.
But why do that when I can have 300,000 on 2 instead of spreading myself thin?
Yeah, no, I think you're playing smart. I think once you've finished your familiars for infant range and the gears that you want to do for the infant range setup, I think maybe at that point, once your cav familiars are starting to come in, you might want to potentially unlock the tier 5 cavs so you can use them familiars to rally spears with the cav. But right now, there's no need for it. You're doing...
that's the bottom line.
Right now, no need for it. You're doing a great job with this. Your comp looks really solid. Yeah, I think overall the account looks great. Let's have a quick look at the bags. People love to look in the bags because they're so nosy. But check it out. We've got a Frostwing and Snow Beast chest. I'm stocking up these two because I don't need them and clearly you don't. Loads of shields. You've got yourself a bunch of anti-scouts. You've got stack loads of attack boosts. Rousing lamp. Very erotic. Okay. We got some...
Well, it's my account, of course it's erotic.
Of course it's erotic. And then speed ups, not many speed ups on the normal ones. I'm jealous of this. How have you got 41 of these travel boosts, bro? Do you know, they're so hard to get.
Yeah, do an event, 24 hours.
Oh my god.
Sometimes you get them, so I use them.
Oh, well I know who's speeding up the troops next Dragon Arena. Oh shit, look at this lot. And
dude,
then...
I have so much more of that, but wow, kill me. Again.
I bet.
Wing boots.
Magic carpets, and then you've got the training boosts, which, yeah, you've got a few training speed ups, buddy.
I got a couple.
Do you find that you get these best from boot camp?
So boot camp, since they made the change with the extra 50%,
yeah,
it's not that bad.
Is that in the store right now? Let's show the guys what we're talking about. Is it in here? Or have you already bought it?
I think I already bought it.
Did you already buy it?
Yeah, I bought it today.
Yeah, oh, damn. Okay, never mind. Okay, let's crack through it. So we've got some crafting speeds, we've got a bunch of merging speeds, we've got some familiar training speeds. Good. And then resources. Yeah.
For the gears, for T5. I don't use.
Yeah, you mentioned that. I'm going to mention that in a second, actually. And then Bravehearts, you've got the stuff there. Bunches of VIP, of course. Just to let you know, relocators. Hit level 4 monsters, bro. You get loads of them out there. And then energy for days, like literally for days. Okay, holy shit, that's a lot of energy. And then 11 migration scrolls, 75 license to kill. So if you get caught by him, you're dead pretty much. Devil's cap, a good amount of anima. Oh, what? Hang on a minute, how much is that? Holy crap, 688 million anima. Okay, and then lots of Lunite as well for your healing. Very nice indeed. Okay, good bags. And if we take a look at your resources, just over 1 billion food, just over nearly 2 billion stone, 1 billion wood, 1.7 billion ore, and 927 million gold, which has gone down in the last few weeks, probably because of all the warring, right?
Yeah, and my gold went down a lot because I got capped a couple of times, and I had to pay. I had to pay with gold to get my leader back. So you know.
Man, talking about getting capped, let's take a look at a couple of these battle reports while we're here, just to finish off. Okay. So
that second one, it was me getting capped.
Yeah, exactly. Saved. That's what reminded me of it. So this is the first rally you've done on this guy, and you got capped, right?
Yeah. So this is what happened, right? I was rallying his teammate.
Yep.
And he put it next to his teammate.
Right.
But I wanted to rally him, but he wasn't in Fury, so I was trying to bait the Fury.
Yeah.
So this guy sent reinforcement to his mate. I instantly canceled the rally and I sent on him. I hit him with my infantry, and I got capped.
Okay.
But I killed like 5.5 million troops.
So you set again, yeah?
So I set again on him, and that's the very last one that I did before he disappeared.
Gotcha. So
he
this
ran
is
away.
All right. So this is the rally. This is the second rally. First rally was infantry, done massive damage, and then you sent, by looks of it, a range rally, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. I'm guessing by the heroes. And then let's go down and take a look at this one. So this was the second hit, and that's a big hit. You wiped out half his troops.
Well, he took it in cab.
Oh no!
Because I made a mistake that it ended up working in my favor. So when I sent my second rally on him, I still have my army attack boost.
Oh.
So they got a scared on me. So they knew that the second rally was range. So I canceled the rally, I put my anti-scare on, and I set range again. So he was expecting me to swap to infantry.
Oh no! And then look at this.
Yeah,
that is disgusting. That's a really good hit. Then you can see what you can basically see that he was in a range formation on that first hit, and based on the damage you've done, you said about 4 or 5 million troops. You can see what you've done. You basically killed all of his tier 2 range.
Yeah, I countered him twice. The first rally was inf on range, and then wiped out his range.
And range on
Cav.
Then
I wiped out the Cav, yes.
And you can see how much more damage it does when you do a range on Cav counter compared to the infantry on range counter you've done before, because on the first hit...
Yeah, Cav sucks.
Yeah, I know, right? Cav sucks, because on the first hit, he still had all of his tier 4 range left, but when you got that Cav hit, when you got that range on Cav hit, it didn't just wipe out the tier 2s, you clapped the tier 4s as well. Insane stuff. Insane. Can we look at the back? That's insane. And then going on, looking to see if we've got any more down here. So there's another one here. Just a general rally. 15 million troops hit.
Yeah, I was trying to rescue someone, and I got the burn, so I rescued him.
Ooh, that's a count. You actually got counted on that hit.
Yeah, I did.
Ooh, it's a big comp.
Yeah, it is. So. Here's where the champion gear helps a lot.
Yeah, I bet.
Army HP.
HP, yeah.
That's where it helps a lot.
That's an insane hit.
Yes. Because of the HP, the battles last longer, and you got more chances of walking back.
So this is a solo.
Yeah, that's a solo trap. He messaged me actually. He messaged me and he goes, "You want to test a solo trap?"
Wow.
And I'm like, sure. So I put an X-ray in and I went for it.
You went for it, and you walked back with 2,400 troops. And you went into a 19 million.
I only have 4 familiars there too. You can see that I only have 4.
Is it just 4? Oh yeah, you had 4. Yeah. Look, you didn't have the 5th familiar slot open at this point.
No, I didn't.
And you went into a 19 million troop solo trap, and you burned him.
Yeah.
That's an insane comp.
So that was good.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a pretty beefy comp too. He had a very beefy comp.
I'm actually surprised he didn't take this in an infantry foul, because he is an infantry foul. Hang on a minute. Oh, so your familiars hit the range units, the archers at the back. I gotcha. Just goes to show, because if you never had those familiars, you wouldn't have burned.
Oh god, no. I would have gone capped. Yeah.
You would have either been capped, or you wouldn't have walked back.
Yes.
Or you would have walked back. You would have smoked him maybe. But those familiars got the burn. So
familiars are really strong, man.
Holy terror. Damn. There you go. So a couple of really cool battle reports just showing what this account can do. But yeah, really impressive stuff. And it's been great.
The stats right now. Are you gonna check the stats, or
on what?
You're gonna leave it at that? On like the actual spear stats?
You want me to show the spear stats? I showed the gear. You want me to show the actual spear stats and change all the talents?
You can.
You want me to show that quickly?
Yeah, if you want, man.
As long as you don't mind me using the
You can even go into Fury.
You want me to go into Fury too? Okay.
Yeah, that's so you can show.
It's giving me full reign. Okay, infantry. Good job I know how to do all this stuff, guys. Let's quickly go and get in Fury. Oh look! Oh look!
Scared him.
The Emperor dude's right next to us, man. Here he is. He hasn't got his Emperor gear on right now. Should we scout him?
Just scared him.
All right. Is he got anti on? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he's leaderless. He lost his leader a little bit.
Do you want to rally him?
No.
Okay, cool. So we're in Fury. We've got our infantry talents on. We're going to switch to infantry gear, which has the doesn't have a champion chest, but he's not got much food out, has he? Nah. Okay. No. Let's switch to the infantry chest, and boom, there's the infantry gear. So check out the infantry stats. You're running 760.5.
Yeah. Usually I run 2 terajoules on my
So you're 10% down.
Yes, I'm 10% down. Right
all right. But you've balanced out your infantry and range now by doing that, right?
Yes. So, because a lot of people use Call of the Deep and use assets.
I don't like Call of the Deep.
But I use the shield looking offhand, whatever it's called.
Yeah, the Aegis.
Yeah, the Dark Aegis.
Yeah.
So that gets me down a little bit. But if I had what's it called? Call of the Deep, that'll be around 790-ish.
Yeah, but then you'd lose some army attack.
Yeah, but I'll lose some army attack.
Yeah, I think the Aegis is worth it. Okay, let's quickly do this before we run out of Fury. So we're going to go into range talents now. There we go. And we're going to switch to the range gear. There we go. Looking beautiful. Let's go over to the stats. And for the range, you're running... Oh my god, man. You hit 800?
Yeah, dude.
That second cup just took you over, right?
Yes, actually.
Yes. 810% range attack, ladies and gentlemen. That's insane. And then 287 army attack and 465 army HP. God help you if he sets a range on you. That's when you get that next cup to Mythic, that's gonna take you up to what, 825?
Well, yeah, it's an extra 16%.
Ooh, bro, that's dirty. That's
and then I want to finish my range champion piece as well, my chest piece.
Mate, so insane stats for the range. Really good. Let's go and have a look at the Cav. I know Cav's not your focus.
Cav sucks.
Cav sucks. Well, I'm sure the people are going to say that his Cav's still better than mine, and he says it sucks. But let's have a look. Mythic Bumblehelm coming in. Let's check it out. The Cav stats. We've changed this, didn't I? Yeah, I changed this. Okay, let's have a look at...
It's extra points.
Oh, mate, I'll tell you something. That's still really good Cav stats. That's really good. 753% Cav attack. Oof. And then army HP 441.
I mean, nice. So I don't focus on Cav, but I do use it. Every now and then, I catch someone off guard with a Cav rally. But it's not very often.
It's still very good. It's still very good.
It still hits hard, yeah, for sure.
Appreciate you for letting us just look at that. What would you do? Let me just quickly, if you don't mind. What would you do if you're going to take a hit on a Wonder? Is it Wonder Mix?
Depends. Depends what formation I'm sitting on. If I'm 442, I go at range inf.
Okay, so let's just say we're in 442 and you're wearing this gear.
Yeah, go into the range inf talents.
This one.
It says range inf.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, right that one. That one. There we go. There we go. Range inf. So this is your range inf, and you'd be what? Phalanx? Would you be sitting like a Cav wedge here or a Cav phalanx?
Depends. Usually, I try to tell what I'm getting, like what people are spearing me with.
Okay, so you try and counter it, of course.
So if you're on 442, people are 60% of the time they're gonna send Cav at you.
Okay.
So they're gonna send Cav, so you sit on a range weight.
Yeah, definitely. That's
the other 40%, they're gonna send infantry.
So if it's infantry, you're sitting that.
You sit in a Cav wedge. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
So the stats on my inf range are not the best. Like I try not to take hits on that right now.
Dude, that's that. I love it. You're so modest. You're so modest. Oh yeah, so my inf range stats ain't the best. 590% infantry, 671 range. And then 188 cav. The cav is just really the buffer at the front, I guess.
Yeah, cav is just basically just soak a bit of damage.
Absolutely.
That's when the army HP comes into play.
You know, the invading enemy will kill the cav thinking this is easy, and then they'll meet the infantry range, and that'll be the end of them.
Yeah, and if I'm trying to hold, if I'm just holding, I haven't decided what I'm gonna take it on. That's when I go full mix. So if you go back out of there,
yeah,
and you change to the mix gear and go into the mix stats.
What, the one? This one at the top?
Yes, Wonder Mix.
Wonder Mix. Okay. And then go in here again and check this out. Let's have a look. Oh. Oh, mate, so, yeah. You know what? I like these stats more than the other ones, I think, a little bit. yeah, these stats are nice. 474, 627, 460.
And again, army attack, army HP, etc.
Yeah, bro. This is really good. Like with this, you could probably run like a 3-4-3 in the fort, and
yeah. So I use this one for 3-4-3 or 6-9-3 or whatever.
Man. So some people. Let me just quickly get this out of the way. Some people are going to comment and ask what's 3-4-3, what's 4-4-2, what's they're going to ask what the numbers are. So just go on, you explain it.
Yeah, so those numbers are just the amount of troops that you got in there. So let's say it's a 4-4-2, and we're talking about 40% infantry, 40% range, 20% cav in the fort. If we're talking about, let's say, a full mix, is just literally mix.
Yeah, so I'm not going to attack him. Don't worry.
No, that's fine.
I'm just showing
who was one troop in him. That's all.
Yes, but just going to. Okay, so if you think about 3, 4. 3.
Yeah, that's a 3-4-3.
That's a 3-4-3. But you send
very simple.
Yeah, so that's a 3-4-3 in the simplest form. And then you send 100,000 troops. Normally you send 200,000. So if someone asks for a 3-4-3, it's this, but you double it. So it's 60,000, 80,000, and 60,000. And that's your 3-4-3 march.
4-4-2 and whatever. Like, whatever your rally lead asks for.
That's it.
Is what you send. You gotta trust your rally leads.
Okay, so I think we've covered everything. We've gone through buildings, we've gone through the troops, we've gone through the battle reports, we've talked about the gears, the setup, the stats. I think we've showed enough for people to get excited about it.
I think you showed everything. So.
Thank you for allowing me to show this to everyone. I hope everyone that's
You're very welcome.
Cheers, man. I hope everyone's really enjoyed it. Obviously, Mario has been a friend of mine for a while, and it's nice to be able to bring up his account where it's so advanced now, to bring it up and show everyone on the channel. And I'm sure as he gets further in his journey to Mythic this gear up and stuff, Mythic the champion gear and everything, we'll be able to revisit this account in the future.
Yeah, well, the reason I say yes this time is because how many upgrades I've done in the last month.
It's been so many, man. I think this one was one that you were really excited about, which was the Terra Shield.
Yeah, I just finished that again like a week ago. So I finished so much stuff in the last week, and look at my third cup too. Like that's on the way as well.
Look at those cups. 1 mythic, 2 mythic, third one is getting there.
On the way. It's on the way.
It's beautiful, man.
So,
it's beautiful.
So yeah, so I'll finish that, and the account, an account is never finished. So as I progress and as I get better, champion gear, mythic 11Ks, etc.,
awesome, man.
You'll be able to revisit it in the future. So
awesome stuff.
It's not an issue.
Alright then, guys, well that's going to be it. If you've got any questions about this account that weren't answered in this video, put it down in the comments below, because I know Mr. Mario here will be checking the comments, and I'm sure he'll be able to answer any questions that you guys might have. Just don't ask if you can have the account or anything, alright? Because that's going to be a no. And also, to anyone wondering, no, this is not an account giveaway video. It's just an overview.
That's not going to be a no. It's going to be a fuck off, honestly.
So yeah, don't worry. Do we put Mario? Do we put a secret hashtag out for this or something, or what? I mean, what are we doing?
Have my account. You have to offer me your sister and your mom or something.
All right. Anyway, moving on. So, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. You know how this never bit goes. Don't forget to like, subscribe. We're almost at 50,000 subs, which is absolutely insane.
Guys.
Yeah, it's insane, man. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And that's going to be it for this video. So, until next time, you know how this next bit goes by now, right? Stay safe, everyone. And of course, peace out.